Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm a library program specialist at the Virginia Beach Public Library. Today, we'll be creating a mini grapevine wreath. You can hang this decoration in your window, gift it to a friend, or incorporate it into a place setting for a dinner party. The options are endless. These are the supplies that you'll find in your kit: one mini grapevine wreath, succulent flowers, mini flowers, glue dots, one small piece of ribbon, one small piece of twine, and written instructions. You'll need a pair of scissors, and a hot glue gun is optional. If you're going to put your wreath anywhere where the wind is going to blow or it'll get rustled all out, you might want to secure it with hot glue. Otherwise, the glue dots are fine. First, lay out all of your supplies. I think it's easier to plan how you want your wreath to look if you see everything you're going to use in front of you. And I'm going to try putting my flowers in different placements on the wreath until I find a configuration that I really like. I'm going to try this green flower behind the one paper succulent and the other paper succulent here at the top. I don't really like that, so what if I do these two kind of stacked here together? That looks really cute. So you want to remember that you're going to be hanging the twine from the top. So you'll want to think about the size, the colors, and the placement of your flowers. You might also want to think where you're going to put your wreath, as this may influence the positioning of your embellishments. I think I really like this configuration with the two succulents side by side. And then once you've settled on the placement, it's time to secure your decorations to your wreath. And I'm going to start with the largest succulent flower. I'm just going to peel the top clear portion off of my glue dot, and it's actually going to have the glue dot on it. So the glue dot will be on the clear piece of paper, not the white piece of paper. So then I'm just going to take that clear piece of paper and the glue dot and put it directly on the back of my paper succulent here. Then I'm just going to peel that clear piece of paper off, leaving the glue dot on my paper succulent. So these glue dots are great. They're available at most big box and craft stores. Sometimes you can even get them at a dollar store. They have a multitude of uses, and I really love using them for all sorts of different things. And now I have both of my paper succulents glued onto my wreath. So now I'm going to decide where I want to put my mini flowers. Now, these are flowers, and then it's got a wire stem, and you can twist these wire stems around almost anything. So you can twist them around each other, you can twist it around the wreath, you can twist it together, you could bundle a couple of them. I'm going to take the stem of one of my paper flowers and I'm going to put it through a gap in my grapevine wreath. And I'm just going to kind of leave it loose so I can look at the placement, decide if I like it or not. And you don't have to stick yours through the wreath like I did. You can wrap yours around the wreath, you can bundle yours and wrap it around the wreath. And here I am, I'm taking the wire stem after I've threaded it through my wreath and I'm just kind of wrapping it around the wreath to secure it. This gets it nice and tight, so I don't need a glue dot. I just am using the wire stem of the flower to secure it. And then you're going to do the same with the remaining flowers. You're just going to put them on the wreath however you like. Again, this is all about you being creative, you figuring out what looks good, what you like. You can use all of the flowers, you can use a few flowers, it's completely up to you. This is your wreath and it should look how you want it to look. And once your flowers are all secured to your wreath and you like the way that it looks, now it's time to take our ribbon. So you're going to take your ribbon from your kit. You're going to make two little bunny ears. And then you're going to tie those bunny ears through each other. Then you're going to pull it tight, and this is going to make a nice cute ribbon. It doesn't matter if your tails are different sizes because we're going to fix that at the end. And I'm just going to pull these tails a little bit and then pull on my ribbon to make my knot nice and snug. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim off the ends of the ribbon. So there's my bow all finished. So now it's time to grab my wreath. I'm going to take one of my glue dots and I'm going to put it on the back of my bow. And then I'm going to take the bow, I'm going to peel off the wrapper, leaving the glue dot on the back of the bow. Then I'm going to adhere the bow to the top of my wreath. Another thing I like about glue dots is that you can pick it up and put it in a different spot. You want to play with the placement, figure out where you like it. I think I like it right here, so I'm going to put it there and make sure I press down and secure it to my wreath. Now I'm taking my twine and I've looped my twine through my wreath. I'm going to tie a double knot here, but you can tie whatever knot you prefer. Just going to make sure that my knot is nice and secure. And then I'm going to trim off the end of the twine so that it's just the knot. And now my wreath is done, and you can hang it anywhere. So feel free to get creative with your wreath. If you have fresh herbs, you can incorporate those into your wreath. Rosemary makes a beautiful addition to any grapevine wreath. You could also spray paint the wreath with glitter or your favorite color before adding your embellishments. And another option is to use cardstock and add a tag. You can cut or punch out the shape that you like, and then you can tie or glue it on your wreath. Again, it's all about you being creative and making something that you find visually appealing. I've included some example images in your kit to help inspire you. Don't be afraid to upscale this craft to a larger wreath. Your embellishments might include real or paper succulents, moss, dried or silk flowers, ribbon, or garland. It's all up to you. Just remember to try placing your flowers on your wreath before attaching them permanently. Thanks for joining us today for Quick Crafts. Tag us on social media and show us what you made. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons for more content from your Virginia Beach Public Library. Thanks for watching.